I have £3 yesterday. Yes, I know. Why are you spamming it? I've already answered it. I know. I know I said that, and...
She doesn't help herself, does she?
And I don't know. So...
She doesn't help situations. She doesn't. Thank you, Vince. Thank you, darling.
That's cute, actually.
I can see your comment, Clover.
Got some mods, please. Who wants to be a mod? Just one mod, just because I don't want drama. I think people are just being unnecessary, and I'm just going to say, I wish you love and I wish you support. I want you to keep it positive, please, because...
there you go. Alpha Bar online saying that she was hungry, she had no food, and then people gift her, which is up to the people if they want to gift her. But if you're coming on saying that you've got nothing, your community's going to help you, and then you can't come on show that you bought this, bought that. People are moaning, and then you're kind of like telling people not to be mean. Do you know what I mean? I could understand if you went out and, you know, bought purchases from Primark and didn't show it on live, but the fact that you come on and shown it, you have to expect, you know, a bit of backlash from it, Alpha Bar. Do you know what I mean? You can't expect people not to have a little moan about it, because I'd be pissed off, you know, because you don't know these people that are gifting. Obviously, her audience is a lot younger, isn't it? You don't know if they've spent their last money trying to help out, and you're going to buy eyelashes, you know, and eyelashes ain't life or death, darling. And I kind of like feel, Alpha Bar, you did that to fund a night out, because the same day you went out and your phone died, and then you rang an ambulance because you got stranded. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like that was kind of like, send me all your money, I want to go out. Just my opinion, you don't have to agree with it.
Gary, go home. What else can I do? What else can I fucking do? How did you get home after the sushi shop? So I said to them, this is what happened. Do you want to repeat? Yes, check. You want to listen to what I said to them? I'll tell you exactly how I said to them, okay? Because they were so sweet about it, but you're not being sweet about it, which is really blowing me. So they were lovely about it. Oh, okay, so, yes, okay, so they came in, yeah, nice to meet you, okay. I said, I'm gonna say exactly what I said to them, okay? I said, I'm so sorry that you arrived here. I'm home safe. I'm like, okay, which one? Like, you're feeling like, I was like, yeah, I am, yeah, but I'm getting GP, I'm getting section in, but apparently they're afraid they're going to put me on, like, section in, because I'm going to media about it, and they're like, oh, okay, so you have to be consistent, and I was like, I know, and then they said to me, oh, okay, so are you okay? If you want to say, I was like, yeah, I just want water, food, sleep, and they're like, yeah, I get it, and I was like, I'm sorry for wasting your time, and they're like, no, it's fine, because they said, what was the situation? I said, well, I called the phone box because I had no other fucking choice. My phone was dead. I couldn't charge my phone at McDonald's because of the security guard. And I said, the security guard can't even do that to me. They said, you can't charge your phone here. I said, why? I'm a transfer. I offered to charge it in the back account. No, can't do that. Wow, so you don't care about the fucking safety then, I said to them. And then they were like, oh yeah, okay, I understand that. I was like, I have no phone. I'm trans at night. What else can I do? What else could I do? But yes, the chat, you agree with me. Greenhouse in chat, you agree with me. Right, trans woman, no phone charge, no phone, can't charge my phone now. What else can I do? What else can I do? I don't know where I am. I'm drunk. What else can I do? People are shouting tranny at me. People are shouting things at me. What else can I do? There's a phone box. I called 999. Hi, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm really scared because there are fucking men out there. Look, men, usual fuck, like, you don't fuck around, like, drink responsibly. I know, correct. Be better prepared. Yeah, I know. From now on, I'm doing that. I don't fuck around with this shit. I know I need to be more responsible. I'm 21 years old, bitch. I'm trying to.
Yeah, she rang 999.
Don't be sorry, Tilly. You don't have to be sorry. I just want your support against these fucking haters because they're evil bitches.
Thank you.
They don't care about me. They're like, I'm not on anything, that's all. I've been crying a lot. I swear down, look. Nostrils. Not nostrils, but you know what I mean. told me to wait 60 fucking minutes at the phone box. While I was waiting, the third time it happened, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I was on my own. I had no fucking alarm, which I should have brought out with me. I was on my own.
Thank you, everyone.
Fair enough, I did that to myself. I was like, okay, I just have to walk. I 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 have to walk. So I walked to a sushi place. And I got there, and they let me in. I was like, you can charge me for 50 minutes. Like, thank you so much. So I got my phone charger. I was like, yes, okay. And then I got it. And then I got my Bolt. I got a Bolt, by the way, because Bolts are cheaper than Uber. Uber's just shit. Sorry, Uber, but I don't care. But Bolts are cheaper. So
Thank you.
I got home. And as I was going home, I called the ambulance again saying that, no, I've changed my location. I'm getting home safe. They understood that. They came here and they're like, okay.
Thank you,
They understood that. Story changed. I'm drunk, bitch. I don't care. I'm fucked. I'm just home safe. That's what matters. I went through a lot of shit. 3 people call me trio. Men are scary. Scary. What else can I do?
Have you noticed? Thank you, Jade. Thank you, everybody. Hello, Karen. Welcome to the live. Have you noticed, like, every time she goes out, there's always a drama, right? Every time she goes out, whether it be, it doesn't matter where it is, there's always a drama. No, Rebecca, we respect pronouns around here purely because of the trans community, all right? So every time, right? Always a drama. But to ring emergency services because your phone's dead, I mean, there would have been, takeaway places. Just go in the takeaway place and just say, oh, can you ring me a taxi, please? I don't know if I believe it or not. I don't know. I just feel like a majority of it is just like made up scripted, so she can come on and it's content. Because I don't understand why somebody would want to ring an ambulance because they can't get an Uber. It doesn't ring right to me. Thank you, Sally. Yeah, do you think it's rage? This is what I'm getting at, rage baiting. Thank you, Pauline, darling, for the beautiful rose. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's a whole mess, darling. It's a whole mess. Right, moving on, guys. Let's move on from that. Where we're going to go next? Oh, I'm going to play this because am I being cam-tooed at the minute? I'm sure I'm being cam-tooed by somebody. There's got to be somebody on TikTok right now that would be cam-tooing me. Why an ambulance? I know this is what I don't get because it's like, how many people have rang an ambulance and you've had to wait like hours and hours and hours for an ambulance? It's just a waste of, emergency resources, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, there's no need for it. Alpha Boy, you need to stop messing around if it is true anyway. Hello to those who are cam-tooing me and are obsessed with me, unless you're a genuine cam-too room. Do you know what I mean? These people, honestly, they just need to let the obsession drop and carry on with their own credible, platforms, really. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's attention-seeking, Lee. I agree. Right, no, the ambulance didn't attend because she got into a sushi shop. They let her charge her phone. Thank you, Sally. And she rang the ambulance back and said that she didn't need the ambulance anymore. Very strange behaviour. Anyway, guys, we're going to touch upon this right now. I will say trigger warning because, the content, I'm sure, is going to be, a little bit triggering with what's said. It's very strange behaviour, Matthew, I know. Very strange behaviour. Anyway, let's watch this.
That's why Angela falls. Honestly, he thinks he's untouchable. It's just because I'm not a grass and don't run around to the police every 2 minutes like everybody else does, but I will make an exception. And I'll sing like a canary. And I'll pull up, and you can pull up any clip you want about me. I've never done the things that you've done or incited the things. You sat on live, and it just shows harassment for well over a year. You tried to get people to come to my house. I've got...
Well, either one, I'm sure you come to in watching this. And it's quite funny, actually, that, you know, you actually said this because you have incited the most hate on me and other people around me for the longest, longer than a year. It was only a couple of months ago that you told people to post my family, male members of my family all over Facebook and say that they were predators, which of course, had that have happened, I know it didn't happen, but you're still putting that out there for people to do. Innocent family members that have nothing to do with what I do on TikTok, right? And usually when somebody is, you know, put out there as a predator, there's vigilantes which, you know, would cause harm onto people that are posted as predators. So I recall you doing that to my family members. I recall quite a lot that you've done, actually. You incited and said to Tintin that he could have my address because you wanted him to turn up at my property. You have said and done the most to incite hate. Okay, so how you can sit there and be a victim and play victim and say this is beyond me. And you've got to remember, thank you, BPD, how Corey, come to TikTok. And that was off the back of you saying that he paid me. Because I remember I held the live. There was around about 16,000 people in here. So you have your own self to thank for Corey coming to TikTok. Because you introduced him to TikTok. And you said that he pays men and things like that. You've gone around saying that this person's a predator, this person touches kids, that person touches kids. God knows how many times you've said that Tilly's been a sacrifice. You said that I sacrificed Tilly to Luke. Tilly's been a sacrifice to Alice. You have actually used, right, a real life child, which is my granddaughter, who was 6. She's 6 years old. For years, you have used her as a weapon. You said to me that I put her nappy on my head and I masturbate. You have said the most about my granddaughter. Now, with this whole situation that's happening, right? This whole Danny and whatever is going on there, okay? I'm not going to actually sit and judge you for your friends' actions like you do with me and my friends. You know, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to judge you on what you say, okay? But you have said the most. You have said the most about kids, specifically my granddaughter. And absolutely everything is documented. Everything's documented, okay? So if you feel like you have a police case against Corey and anybody else that has come on the internet and slandered you, that means my case that I've got going, I'm going to have no problems with that because you have used an innocent child during whatever beef is going on. You have dragged an innocent 6-year-old child the longest. And I know you sat over there making excuses because I ain't sat here calling you a nonce, darling. I ain't doing that. I said you're a groomer because, yeah, I feel like you groom people into your way of thinking and doing your dirty work and things like that. But I ain't sat here and called you a pred. But what you say in regards to children, what you said about Pearl's grandchildren, Corey and his dad touch kids, Luke touches kids, this person touches kids, everybody touches kids. It's not giving a very good image of you, is it? But I'm going to judge you for Danny. I'm going to judge you on what you say and how you use my granddaughter, who is a real fucking child. Not an adult child, a little 6-year-old innocent girl. How do you think that has impacted me mentally? As a matter of fact, I'm actually half expecting it while you're talking about me now, while you're reacting to me now. When you talk sick on kids, and when kids are always in the forefront of your mind to use as a weapon to attack, there's something not right. Now, I ain't calling you a predator. I'm just saying that you need to stop talking about kids, and you need to stop telling people that they're touching kids and kids are being sacrificed, specifically my granddaughter. Okay? So, by God, have I got a case on you. By God.
All those videos too. You know what I mean? You weirdo. Absolute freak. Weird bastard, that one, honestly. And
It's very weird that you use kids to go at people with beef. That is weird as well. It's not just one flippant comment that you make. Oh, I'll say this and then I move on. It's serious shit. It's sick. So you're sitting here and you're moaning about Corey and you're saying, if anybody even talks or drags me for this, you mark my words, I'm coming for you. How come you can sit and do it to everybody? You can use people's 6-year-olds' grandchildren against them. How come you can do that? But as soon as it, anything comes back on you or whatever, and you don't want to be associated with your old best friends, we cannot say this, we cannot say that. But you can sexualise my granddaughter, say she's a sacrifice. Make it make sense. You can say that this person's a predator, this person touches kids. Oh, well, we'll fucking get a toll, because I ain't sat here and I ain't scared of you anymore, EQ. I am not scared of you anymore, because you have done the most to me. You've incited hate on my male family members, saying you're going to get them posted on Facebook as predators. You have tried to get Tintin to come to my house. You have done the most to incite hate, and you're sitting there now crying, playing victim. It's not nice, is it?
I will be the one to bring you down. He's absolutely insane. If he thinks he
You're
can get away with
insane.
saying all that for the second time, no way.
Oh, but it's all right. You can sit there and say whatever you want, and your fucking attack dogs can sit there and say whatever they want. Yous lot can do whatever you want. As soon as we go back or we want to discuss a topic or we have an opinion and it mentions your name or something. No. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Like, I ain't going to sit here and use this whole Danny thing as a segment. I ain't about that. Where kids are concerned, I won't do it. All right? I can't. Mentally, I can't do it. Because that kind of stuff really affects me, especially when your granddaughter's been used as a weapon for so long. I ain't going to do it. But I will judge you on your actions. So if you have a police case against Corey for slander, by God, is mine going to stick. Because just because the police ain't been in touch doesn't mean nothing's happening. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm taking this all the way. For what you've said about my granddaughter, about she's a sacrifice to Luke, she's a sacrifice to Alex, and everything else that you've said. You ain't getting away with it. You are not getting away with it. Please believe me, I've got paperwork there right in front of me.
Got away with it the first time. Right. Where are we going to go? Actually, for me FYP at 8 o'clock tonight, I'm going to come on at 12 and can 2 misread.
Obsessed.
Because it's only 10 past 10.
You're obsessed with me and you need to let it go. Do you think we want to sit here, when I say we, me, Luke, Corey and everybody else, and have a continuous war with you and do this every day of the week? We don't. I don't. And speaking to them, I know that they don't. But you won't let it go. You won't stop. All of you from that side, like you got fucking Levi and Sophie today in comments causing problems and hate and just being shit stirrers. People are seeing this. It's not content. This is not content. This is real life when people are called predators and children are used as warfare in beefs. It's real children.
Now, I've responded to that video. If you continue...
Now let me listen to what she's got to say. Now let me listen to what she's got to say. Now let me listen to what she's got to say. Anything you want to say? Because you sit there giving it the big one all day. And that's the mentality of her. Because she knows. She knows. There's no coming back because she knows what she does. And look at all the little weirdos in the chat. Look at all the little weirdos in the chat. I think they need devices checking as well.
9 to 5. Hey, hell, I paid the price. All I want is to be left alone.
Now, we are not going to stop. And I am going to have a field day. I'm going to have an absolute field day. Because people will see the truth eventually. When you talk about kids in a sick way, you've got to have something up here that's not right. And it's continuous from your mouth. Continuous. And the thing is, a majority of them people in the comments that sit there gifting her, the parents. There's a majority of parents in that chat that think it's acceptable to talk sick on kids. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? It makes you wonder what is really going on. But the truth will come out. Truth will come out, believe that. All right, guys. Now you sit there, your wrong gun, with a bag over your heads. All right? But we will sit here every day of the week and do to you what you put upon us. Absolutely. Peace out, bitch. Now, with that being said, guys, please tap the screen, get your heart miss in and repost the live, because that one, believe it or not, does not scare me at all. A little attack dogs, the little clout chasers that are so desperate for numbers and clout. They do not bother us. But you need us. You need these reactions from us to keep your pages going, to keep your content going. We don't need you. You need us. Now, from one wrong gun to another wrong gun. Oh, yes.
I want a bit. What was your daddy's upstairs? I want a bit.
Delusive Donut again says she is going to have Miss Red and Jay arrested and put behind bars, says they have Corey to blame.
It's gifts, it's everything.
Content and gifts. Where's Corey? She's sitting up there. Miss Red, right, has been listening to this fool, and she's got a bit of backbone, a bit of confidence all of a sudden. Watch this, Miss Red.
Ange, does it affect you? Did someone just say I'm going down? Absolutely never. So this woman has a problem and she thinks that I've automatically or all of a sudden grew a backbone. Why? Because I'm standing up to you, Angie, and the rest of the fucking you want to be in my gang lot. Is that why? Don't you like it that we're coming back and we're hitting with facts and we're making you look very, very silly and TikTok are seeing who you are? You can't stand it, can you, darling? About I've got a backbone and I've got all this confidence. No, you's lot tried to strip me of it. But But then I realised there's nothing you lot can do to me. Absolutely nothing. Because see, in the real world, you'd never come to my house. You wouldn't say it in the street. You're brave over the phone, but there's nothing you do in the real world. Absolutely nothing.
Watch this, Jay. I'll give you 3 weeks.
You'll do nothing.
Oh, so well, Miss J. Is it
You'll
gonna be
do
Miss J?
nothing.
Well, Miss J, I reckon that's his manager. We'll find out, won't we? When she gets arrested! You can thank Corey for that, Miss.
If anyone's getting arrested, Angie, it's you. Because you've had 2 years to go to the police about this clapper, which nobody cares about, by the way. It was your choice to get, the tuna canoe out. And you've just, played and used it as a little bit of a weapon. A lot of a weapon, actually, for 2 years. Nobody cares. Nobody cares anymore. So you had 2 years to do that. But what you've done, and I've got every single time that you've used it as a weapon, it's blackmail. So I may go to the police about you for blackmail. How about that? You'll do nothing. You've got no police case. You won't go to the police. You will do absolutely nothing. Nobody cares.
To record it. She's asking someone else to record it. To basically share it to her.
So Angie isn't prosecuting Charlie Ferry, even though he was the one who originally recorded her clapper without her consent and shared it to his mod chat. If you press charges on somebody for doing the same thing as your friend did, I'm sure the law won't see it that way. One rule for one and one rule for another springs to mind. Remember when her and Charlie Ferry fell out and she dragged Charlie Ferry for it? Do you remember? And then they made up, and then all of a sudden, he's not wrong, and no, we did nothing wrong. I don't give a fuck about the clapper. Go to the police. I urge you to go to the police, because I'll be going to the police. I'll be speaking to the police and saying what you're doing is emotional blackmail. Yeah, it's emotional blackmail. I'm going to actually have a conversation with them today. Angela.
So that in itself is a crime, yeah.
It's like that. So,
Mug, she's so
Where she's concerned, the police will do nothing.
The internet, if it's on social media, everything, estate agents, SJ, Rightmove, all you need to do is get a picture of the background and put it into the internet, and it will search the whole of the internet to find the location.
Ferry Charlie is screwed. No, he's not. I'm not prosecuting him.
And she's always going to have this problem, and
To record it. She's asking someone else to record it. To basically share it to her.
Do we care, guys? Let's do a poll. Do we care? Happy face, no, we don't care about the delusive donut. Sad face, we do. Do we care? Any sympathy whatsoever, do we care? No. We've got 2,500 people in the room, guys. Please vote. Click a button, it's free. It's not going to come out your bank account, guys. And I can guarantee the evil vegetable who sat over there with the bag on its head has sent people over to vote. Is that what you've done? Wrong gun. Yeah, that's what I thought. Everybody click a button. Everybody click a button. Nobody cares about anything you've got to say anymore, Delusive Angie. Because people are out of fucks to give. You'll do nothing. Anyway, guys, moving on from them absolute wrong-uns. We're going to go on to CA says that Canadian Angie says that she's had Angie's back and actually did like her and felt sorry for her, but not anymore, as she has realised she is just a bundle of lies. Exactly that. Delusive Angie has the diabetes.
It's crazy. She's like a teenager.
Like a kid, yeah.
Well, there was a time. What is it about? With the mattress. You know what you're doing. And then I said about Canadian Angie making the video. Oh, well, she did have you're going to say back. Oh, please just go.
You did have her back. If she was upset, you'd go
I
in.
was talking about
Yeah.
anyone that said shit about her, I would go in their boxes and defend her. If she was having a shitty, even when EQ put the video out. I messaged her and I said, don't listen to what anyone says. I'll show it. It's on WhatsApp. I said, get your ass back. If anyone said anything about her, I would defend her. I had her back no matter what. Because I felt sorry for her. I really, really did until she showed me who she really
And I've got to be honest, like, Canadian Angie has had Delusive Angie's back so much for the longest of times, you know. And this is what many people do. Like, the times that I've felt, because you can't help but naturally feel sorry for people, and then, you know what I mean? You have that little bit of sympathy. Thank you, Kev, my darling, and Tina. Canadian Angie has had Delusive Angie's back, and then Delusive Angie switched because Delusive Angie is absolutely sickly jealous of anybody doing well. Delusive Angie hates anybody doing better than her, and that's the truth. She hates it. She can't stand it. Just like that time she fell out with Pearl. Remember her and Pearl fell out? And that was because Pearl had more people in the live than Angie, so she dug the knife in on Pearl. Facts. Pearl did nothing to her. She just turned on Pearl out of nowhere because Pearl was live with somebody else. Angie never got in the battle, and Pearl had all the people in the room. That's what she does. You can never be a friend to her. All the ones sat with the bag on, it said, because you have to agree with everything that she does, and you know that her actions are wrong. Especially when she's talking about kids. And she sat there crying because people are now accusing her of associating with a wrong one, but yet she has the most to say about people's grandkids and people touching kids and sacrificing kids.
I remember she was sobbing about a clapper, and you got in the box and you talked to her, you calmed her down, and I thought, where were her other mods? Where were her friends then?
Yeah, but she didn't care about that when she came after me simply because Pineapple was in a box.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous. Because I did.
Another thing, she hates it. She hates it when you have people in the box that she don't like. You're not allowed to have anybody in your boxes that she don't like. God forbid Alex should join here, or Alicia, or somebody else. You think, Delusive Angie, you run TikTok and you have the right to control people. Absolutely. Not anymore, darling. People ain't scared of you. People don't care anymore. And people are going to fire back and hit back. And I'll sit here till the cows come home and go back at all of you. Because none of you scare me.